Right.
But old folks taught the young folks. Whether it was in the kitchen learning a traditional meal, they didn't have it written down. It showed you how to do it. Or if you was raised on a farm, you were taught how to do farm.
Hmm.
You were literally hands on. And we are saying that our students want hands on interaction activity in our mentoring program. And I would say to you, and I want to thank you, William, you have volunteered. We have what we call a Shark Tank that we do with our eighth graders. And William has come in and has been a Shark Tank judge. We literally have our students present a model, a business model. They do the marketing piece, they put a together, and then they present to a set of judges who, just like the real Shark Tank, give them feedback, and then they literally go out and sell that popcorn. Because of COVID, we haven't been able to do that. This year, we are doing it, and we
Okay.
are super and excited. We need volunteers, even if you can just come for one time, volunteer gig like that. Let our students see someone who looks like them as a judge, giving them feedback on how effective their presentation, asking questions about how you're going to make this money and how are you going to spend this money that you have in your budget, just raising that awareness about the money. So I'm glad we're here on Monday Money because it's about economics. It's about empowering our students and making sure that they have the tools. And we need mentors to do that. We're a nonprofit organization, so you know we have to stretch the dollar. Come help Regina and I, our organizations, come out and check us out. We're going to have a little food, some activities, but we're also going to have a lot of information to share with you about what our programs offer for our students.
And then I also forgot to mention that we are in the elementary schools. But that's another leg of our program that does that. We are in the elementary schools, we're in the middle schools, and we are in the high schools. And we have our youth area navigators that are in the elementary schools and in some of the high schools. And then we also have another lady that she's starting a juvenile justice system from our end, so we can get to those children that are headed towards or are currently in the prison system or on type of some kind of probation or something like we have already in the schools. But again, it still does come down to mentors. A lot of mentor, and like you said, there's something about there was a disconnect between this generation and the last, where they and it's not there anymore.
Absolutely. Well, we're living in a time where it's rush, rush, a lot of technology, a lot of trying to make it, and then factor in COVID, which changed all of our lives, and we don't know what our new normal will be. So we're all trying to figure it out. So when we think about mentoring opportunities, if you got time during the day for partnership for kids, you can be a book buddy or a goal buddy. It's twice a month. It's a couple hours a month that you will go in and read to the students. You will read to a classroom where you will talk about setting goals and building leadership skills and talking about life skills. And then our group mentoring is an after school program that deals with the middle school and high school, where it is twice or maybe three times a month that you're meeting with students at their school after school program. We have program coordinators. So you're never alone with your students when we're in our visits. Our programming coordinators do the heavy lifting. They identify the curriculum, they ensure you have all the information you need. We just need volunteers to show up, be present, and share your knowledge, your wisdom, your experience, and help our students reach their goals. That's what it's all about, creating a better today for an even better tomorrow.
Without doubt. Um, and again, become a member. Excuse me. Become a mentor, ready to share your knowledge with your youth. You are needed. Thursday, October the 28th from 4 to 6. We're going to be at the Urban League seeking talented, caring people who are interested in mentoring the youth. Mentors are needed at all grade levels. You can give them a call at 402 453 9730. 402 453 9730, extension 124. To get more information there. Uh, Ms. Shaw, so Partnership for Kids, is that your main? foundation, this mentor.
Yes, we're all about mentoring. We're all about um, creating pathways for success for students, not only through high school, but into college. So we have staff on the Metro Community College campus, and we have staff on UNO's campus. So as our students, think about this, some of them are first generation college students.
Right.
So they need that support after high school. So we have staff that offer post-secondary support.
Okay.
Because think about this, freshmen going out to college don't really have anybody in their ear who've had that experience in their circle. Don't get a class that's 8 o'clock in the morning as a freshman. They're not going. They're not going. Don't set yourself up to fail that first year. But if someone will tell you that or help you, don't identify maybe your major that first semester because you're going to change when you discover some things. So having someone guide you through that and bounce off some ideas that's going to work effectively for you long term. So we have staff that we go beyond high school. We also connect with corporations because it's about also getting out of college and having a job. How do we keep good talent here? We need to connect with corporations like OBBD, MUD, Core Bank, First National Bank. We need volunteers for those organizations, those businesses. That's how you build your employee base. Come mentor your own new employee.
And then also I wanted to say, I did get my son a job. He's been working at Lendlease since he's 8.
Okay.
And it would be great if a lot more of the barbershops did that because he's surrounded by a bunch of independent employees. They work for themselves basically. It's kind of like being your own boss. And it would be nice to have other barbershops that do that. I know that other bigger cities do that, but Omaha doesn't have that so much here.
Mm-hmm.
Then that would be a good, they get to network there, they get to meet different types of males, get to meet different types of females. It's a wonderful opportunity.
Somebody to introduce you to Arthur Lyle. He does a lot of interesting outreach when it comes to barbering. And
I'm
when it comes to
familiar with him. He's a good one to reach out to. We
I did
will.
not know that.
I did. He's on Facebook.
Thank you.
Okay. I know. We'll follow up with him.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah, very intelligent young man that's very proactive and reach out to the generation. In his own profession. Here at 95.7 The Boss, we have interns every year. Last year we had 7.
Mhm.
This year we had 2. And we'll probably be doing something year round. I just got a call from the Step Up program. And so we always have young people around because I know for a fact that touched me as a young lad growing up, being able to be around different business people and different opportunities as far as career exploration. We're going up through CETA. All this is important.
Mhm.
All this is important to all our guidance. And we'll make sure you guys take advantage of it. And so if you're a male, you want to go to heaven, this is one of the ways to get to heaven is by taking care of family and the extended family, which is our community.
Earn your wings. Absolutely. And we're going to take you up. I talked to you about this before, William, about having some students come out and get interviewed and be on the radio. I know we have students that are interested in this field.
Yes.
It'd be a wonderful experience for them. So we need to take you up on that. Let the students tell their story.
Without a doubt, sometimes we gotta give them the mic and get
Like,
about and talk at so much. They don't get a chance to
absolutely.
talk.
They have a lot to say, and we need to take notice.
Without a doubt.
We thank you for this time,
No
and we
problem.
appreciate you.
Very much.
I appreciate you. Keep praying for me. Sometimes it gets lonely down
I
the
bet it
dark
does.
road.
I bet it does.
Regina, what is your last name?
WRIPHT.
Okay, Regina Wright.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I'll make sure I get it spelled right in the archives. And you work for Urban League.
The Urban League.
And what's your role again specifically at Urban League?
Academy Advisor. I go in and I talk to the students about what their 5-year plan is, no matter what grade they're in. What is your 5-year plan? Because they always have to have some idea of what they want to do when they go in, what path they want to take and how they can start on that. And then when they identify what they want to do, I do what I can to bring in somebody to speak on that subject or take them out to visit somebody who actually does that so
Right.
that they can actually get the opportunity to see what being that is all about.
Okay. All right.
It's all about setting goals.
Yes, it is.
Yours is a 5-year plan. Ours is What are your goals for elementary? What are your goals for middle school? What are your goals for high school? Always about what's next.
Great, great. Is there anything else that we did discuss this morning that we will make sure that we get across? Did you guys give out your phone numbers and contact information? How we can touch with you ladies to take advantage of the service?
Absolutely. You can go to p4k.org, our website, or you can call 402-557-6380. It's connected to my cell phone, so when you dial that number, you will get me no matter where I am. And as a side note, today at noon, we have a Let's Talk Mentoring. It is a virtual event where you can just stop in online for 30 minutes and hear our mentoring story. And that's every other Monday that we offer Let's Talk Mentoring. I'm actually wearing our Let's Talk Mentoring shirt today. It's all about getting volunteers to help our students.
And then my information, I am at, actually, my name is spelled kind of interesting. My name is Ragenia, and then it's dot WRIGHT at urbanleaguened.org. So, you know. But if you want to call me, which is easier, my direct phone number for my cell phone is 402-403-7230. And you can call me at that number anytime you would like to give any information that we might be able to provide.
All right, ladies. Yeah, collaboration. That's one of the most of economics that we talk about, which is necessary. It doesn't take any money to collaborate, and we need to collaborate more. Partnership for Kids and the Urban League of Nebraska are partnering to facilitate recruiting more male mentors. And so, if you have that time, or if you want to go to heaven, if you want to go to heaven, God blesses, tenfold. Man only pays once.
Absolutely.
And so this is a love thy neighbor move, especially if you don't got nieces and nephews in your own family to nurture. This would be a great opportunity to have an extended family, without a doubt.
Absolutely. And then we want to thank Mentor Nebraska, who's helped funding this event, Mentor Nebraska organization. So we are going to be there from 4 to 6. We'll be waiting for you. Come earn your wings.
Without a doubt. Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. We're gonna take if I can take a musical break. I'm doing a lot of multitasking. When you got equipment, sometimes equipment stop and you gotta adapt and adjust. And I'm a producer, director, announcer, all at one time. All right. So sometimes you gotta adapt and adjust. And so hopefully that camera didn't cut off. We're gonna take a musical break real quick. And we're gonna bring on again, Club Noel is gonna be here this weekend. They're gonna be at the Boss Awards, helping us raise some money so we can stay alive. We're gonna stay on the air, y'all. And it takes a community in order to make sure that we manifest that. And so one of the things that we need to get over in our community is jealousy. That crab in the barrel mentality. And so one of the ways to do that is to, talk about it. Let's talk about it, y'all. Club Nouveau, they do it best. Boss with me. Club Nouveau. Jealousy. Oh yeah. Let's stop it, y'all. Let's show a little bit more love. We need some more male mentors. Oh yeah, make sure you guys get in contact with Partnership for Kids in the Urban League of Nebraska. Boss with us.
Yeah, I have some for Peter Cake. You have some for your yeah.
I'm sorry.
I get a picture of that.
Yeah, keep it to y'all ladies in there. And take y'all cameras so that everybody knows that y'all working on that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Y'all superstars.
We'll get a selfie with all this. You know how to do it. Appreciate you, Lynn. Appreciate you so much. Get your hands full of it. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. I gotta get to a staff meeting.
Staff meeting?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Scooters and put up my computer. I might not be too late. This was great. Thank you.
You're welcome back anytime, ladies.
All right. Good luck here. And our prayers.
Okay. Take care. Hello. Yep. The door's open. Yeah, the lady just came out. The lady just came out and got to do the interview. Yeah, I'm here. I'm doing the show. Yeah, I had a flat on my car. So the door, I'll come out and make sure the door's open, but it should be open. I don't think they locked it back. All right. All right, that's Club Nouveau. That's Club Nouveau. Club Nouveau is going to be here this Saturday, performing at the Boss Awards. It will be at the late concert during the masquerade party. Just announcing we got Rhythm Collective, reggae band that's going to be opening up. So won't you guys come out and
When
enjoy?
advertising on YouTube, I know that making
Come out and enjoy the show this weekend. Again, it's a fundraiser for our station. Also, if you're a Black-owned business, we're doing a Boss Awards for recognizing those businesses from the Black diaspora. We're creating a Black business diaspora directory so we can recognize the intelligent wealth as well as the business capacity that we have here in our community. The ultimate goal, again, we have to start doing business with each other in order to change our destiny. We have to boss our own destiny, without a doubt. Nothing can stop what God has for us, without a doubt, baby, without a doubt. And so we've came a long way. We still got a ways to go, but we got to continue. We have to continue the battle. And it takes teamwork, y'all. It takes teamwork, without a doubt. In the Boss Awards, this is a fundraiser for our station, and we need your support. Yeah, we need you. I don't mind begging. I don't mind begging. We need your support in order to stay afloat. We have economic prices so small businesses can get out their products and service to you so they can manifest their business, so they can grow. But we also need your assistance. So go to eventbrite.com, get some tickets to the Boss Awards. We got $10 tickets to the local show, $30 and $50 tickets to the actual Masquerade concert featuring Club Nouveau. We got, again, reggae coming in, Rhythm Collective, and then my man Toomey from Africa going to be doing his thing. And so then the headliner again is Club Nouveau. And so we're going to play one more song for Club Nouveau, y'all, just to kind of refresh y'all of the hits that they had back in the 1980s. You know, I'm an old lad. Yeah, I'm an old lad. Situation number 9, Club Nouveau. They'll be here this weekend, y'all. Get your tickets at Eventbrite. Boss with me. Oh, yeah. Club Nouveau this weekend at the Boss Awards. We're going to be at Creighton University, 602 North 20th Street, the Harper Center. Get your tickets at eventbrite.com. All right? Boss with me.
Here I am stuck in this rut again. Ooh, I don't know what to do. And I haven't got a friend in the world. No, baby, not even you. Situation number 2 ain't bad, but number 9 ain't good. I thought I was riding really high, but I'm here, hanging in Hollywood.
Oh, I hate to tell you, but you really need to check yourself. The life that you're living is gonna catch up to you. Oh, I think you need some help. Oh, yeah. Situation number 9, blowing my mind. Situation number 9, blowing my mind.
Everybody like that.
I circulating round about me and my lavish lifestyle. Situation number 9 sets me free from the talk for a while. I hear somebody knocking at my door. Ooh, I wonder who could it be? Some people say that I'm paranoid, but they don't really know me now.
Oh, I hate to tell you, but you really need to check
You really need to check yourself. It's gonna catch you to the end.
Blowing my mind. Situation number 9, blowing my mind. Situation number 9, blowing my mind. Situation number 9, blowing my mind.
I don't know what to do. I can't take it no more. Somebody's knocking at my door. Who could it be that's coming here for me? I wish that you just go away. Yes,
To do what's right, but it seems that's just not enough. blowing my mind. Situation number 9, blowing my mind. Situation number 9, blowing my mind. Situation number 9.
Oh yeah, that was Club Duo. They're gonna be here this weekend. Come on and join us this weekend, y'all. We're gonna be over at Harper Creighton Center, 602 North 20th Street. You still can get your tickets. Get your tickets, man. This again is a fundraiser for our station. This is how we stay afloat. This is how we stay in existence. It's by you. Sometimes you gotta love thy neighbor. Also, open it up for Club Nouveau is Rhythm Collective. They are a reggae band. Oh yeah, and then my man Tumi from Africa will be opening up from the Black Diaspora. We got a wealth of entertainment. On our Boss Awards, we have over 15 artists that's going to be performing. So go to eventbrite.com, support 95.7 The Boss. Without a doubt. Again, today is Making Money Monday. It's a mindset, y'all. I want to thank our guests coming in earlier, Regina Wright for the Whitney Young Academy over at the Urban League, and Miss Deb Shaw from Partnership for Kids. Their objective is to get more male mentors for the males that need guidance. You can give them a call. Just go to their website, Partnership for Kids or Urban League of Nebraska. Omaha, the Burbs of Bluffs, the NOI. It is 8:56 in the mix. We're going to play one more Club Nouveau song before we get out of here.
Stream live TV from 85 plus channels. That's it.
Club Nouveau, rumors. Boss of me, y'all. Yeah, spread the rumor, y'all. Spread the rumor. Get your tickets at Eventbrite for the Boss Award. Spread the rumor. Spread the rumor. Without a doubt, let them know. You get your Boss Award tickets at 95.7theboss.com. Go register your Black-owned business. And then tell your customers to vote for you. You can win cash prizes. Boss of me.
Get started. Started by the jealous people, and they get mad seeing something they had and somebody else is holding. Tell me that temptation is very hard to resist. These wicked women, ooh, they just persist. Maybe you think it's cute, but girl, I'm not impressed. I tell you one time only with my business, please don't mess. Look at all these rumors surrounding me every day. I just need some time to get away from all these rumors. I can't take it no more. My best friend said it's what I never needed a girl next door. You hear that one about Tina? Some say she's much too loose. That came straight from a guy who claims he's touching her juice. You hear that one about Michael? Some say he must be gay. I tried to argue, but they said if he was straight, he wouldn't move that way. You hear that one about Susan? Some say she's just a tease. And her cab I saw, she's 6 feet tall, to knock you to your knees. Look at all these rumors surrounding me every day. I just need some time to get away from all these rumors. I can't take it no more. My best friend said, "What I never need a girl next door." I can't go no place without somebody pointing a finger. I can't show my face 'cause when it comes to rumors, I'm a dead ringer. It seems from rumors, I just can't get away. I bet there'll be rumors floating around on Judgment Day. I think I'll write my congressman and tell him I pass a bill for the next time I get somebody starting rumors. can't take it no more. My best friend said, why not have on me and a girl next door? Mine is mine, I ain't got time for rumors in my life. I'm a man who thinks, not a man who thinks, so please let me live my life. Mine is mine, ain't got time for rumors in my life. I'm a man who thinks, not a man who thinks, so please let me live my life. Mine is mine, I ain't got time for rumors in my life. I'm a man who thinks, not a man who thinks, so please let me live my life. Look at all this food, look at all this food I need every day. I just need some time to get away from all these rumors. I can't take it no more. Sit down, my best friend said, why not have on me and the girl next door? Look at all these rumors surrounding me every day. I just need some time to get away from all these rumors. I can't take it no more. My best friend said, why not have a man and a girl that want to stop spreading rumors around? Stop spreading your lies. Why not stop spreading rumors around? Ain't none of them spreading. None of these good to me. Baby, stop spreading rumors around. Stop spreading your lies. Baby, won't you please stop spreading rumors around?
All right, I'm on the first plus. Go ahead, spread the rumor. Spread the rumor that you need to get your Boss Award tickets now. You need to get your tickets now. Go to eventbrite.com. You get your tickets there. Support 95.7 The Boss. I mean, I got all types of cameras going on, all types of computers. I want to thank everybody for supporting 95.7 The Boss. Again, I want to thank Deb Shaw for coming in and Regina Wright advocating for more mentors. Oh, yes, without a doubt. When a man is outside the home, it causes financial strife for the single mom. And the children are more likely to end up in some type of despair. And so as men, we have to step up our game. I know everybody want all these rights and stuff like that, but we got to bring attention on the molestation of children, the incest that goes on, the feminization of men. Where it got way more women than men, and then now you lose them to homosexuality, to jail, to death. So there's not a lot of men out here for the women. And so who are your granddaughters going to marry? This is effective money. And everybody talking about all these rights, but you need a man and a woman to procreate. So all these gay couples, y'all can't procreate. You have to adopt. So we have to respect everybody, regardless. We have to respect everybody. And so it's been proven that a male is needed around children. All right? It's 9:03. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Remember, please go to eventbrite.com, get your Boss Award tickets, or get your Masquerade tickets. If you're a Black-owned business, please register your business. Go online and to 957 FM The Boss, 957 FM The Boss. Register your business and tell your customers to vote for you. If you're in the top 3, you will win a radio campaign on 95.7. You'll win a radio campaign advocating your business. All right? God said we're destroyed because of lack of knowledge. Our goal is to create a Black business diaspora directory so we know what our business capacity is, so we can do business with ourselves and others It has to be developed, y'all. We have to be purposeful to change this community. All right, so let's be purposeful in changing this community. The Boss Awards is just a conduit of that happening. What's going on, Jack? Come on in, bro.
I sent you a text. I didn't know you were out.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Come on, have a seat real quick. We'll get you in. Before we get out of here, my man Jack here, how about you, son? You know, when I'm on air, you know,
Oh, you on that?
yeah, it was kind of hard. It was kind of hard to respond. But since my man Jack is in the house, we got an event coming up this Friday, y'all. And you know, he's a spirit connoisseur. He's a spirit connoisseur.
A good day.
Yeah, without a doubt. But he's a business owner. So again, when we here talking about business, that's the only way we're going to change. That's the only way we're going to change, you know, our current situation is through business. All right, let me get this. I got two. My main camera went out, so I got two laptops I'm doing videos on. But we're going to get it done, y'all. We're going to get it done. So there we go. I'll make sure I get my man Jack in there. All right, there we go. We're looking good. We're looking good right now. And Omaha, you know how these stars are. They got their own noun, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes, some predicates to introduce themselves. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, and we'll get right to the dialogue because, again, you know, we here at 95.7 Boss, man. We actually love our neighbors. You know, we actually share. I'm sharing the mic. So he has an event coming up Friday. That's enough money for everybody. You know, they print money today. And so he has an event coming up this Friday. I'm going to let him inform you so you can get involved with that event also. What's going on, Jack?
Much.
Okay. What's going on? Let me know what you got going on this Friday.
Most people may not know who I am, but
Introduce yourself.
So I wear two hats. So I in the community here in Omaha, I'm an insurance agent.
Okay.
So, you know, protect livelihood in future, trying to motivate everyone to make sure they protect themselves, their stuff, and I'm a proud now member of North Omaha. So
Okay, well, that
and I have my agency right on 33rd in California.
Okay.
Out there. But at night, online, I'm known as the Hood Sommelier.
Okay.
So what I do is I teach people and work with brands, bring awareness to diversity and to consumption of spirits.
Okay.
So I'm what they call a WSET certified level 2 in spirit, which means I can talk about any distilled spirit around the world, from cognac, armagnac, scotch. I talk about it all over. So one of the things I wanted to do is to bring, and I proposed to brands this year. I said, hey, what you don't know is there's, you know, whiskey is no longer an old white man spirit. A lot of people, either young immigrant or people of color, are consuming whiskey now. And the proof is online. 13,000 people that follow me are proof that these people are very interested in knowing more.
Right.
What if we can bring what I represent, diversity and whiskey together? So I came up with this concept called Afrofusion.
Okay.
So what it is African food meets whiskey.
Okay.
So it's going to be a series of events. Omaha one is going to be October 29th. Then I'm moving to Louisville, November 12th. Then it'll be DC after that.
Okay, so you're going nationwide.
Yes, the objective here is to feature an African chef in each city and bring whiskey to the event. So we're bringing diversity together, bringing consumer young people, but also bringing people that have been drinking bourbon their whole life to come and meet something new that they may not be familiar with, which is, you know, that side of food. So eventually my goal is to have an event where we bring in, I would say, Afro-Caribbean food, soul food to meet whiskey. So get more brands involved and get our food out there for people that never tried it, but also bring that education on the side to say, this is our food. this is the risk. You may know this, but you don't know that.
Okay.
You know, and engage people in a conversation as well, because people that drink spirits come from all around.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a
So
doubt. I think it's a great concept because, people are always, a lot of people consume spirits without a doubt. But infusing the African palate where you can taste different foods from different chefs, I think that's a nice combination.
you know, most people also think that black people only drink cognac. You know, like Hennessy is all we know.
Right.
So there's this stigma around, and that's one of the reasons why I came online.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I created the brand with Somebody, I wanted to show people out there that people of color are out here just, know more, if not more diverse in their way of consuming alcohol than the stereotype behind that. So we just drink Syrah or you just drink Hennessy. That's all black folks think. Right? No, we are Scotch drinkers, we are high-end bourbon drinkers, we are high-end cognac drinkers, but most of the time is our folks are not educated.
Okay.
So what I do online on my YouTube and Instagram channel is educate folks on the best way to enjoy your spirit and what type of spirits are out there.
Okay, so what's the difference between a light spirit and a dark spirit? Because like you got your vodkas, your gins.
Correct.
What else? The rums.
Yeah.
Those are more.
You put me to school now, so you want me to show off a little bit. So one thing you have to understand is anything can just be a spirit. That is the grain of the origin of the spirit that makes a difference, right?
Okay, now do all spirits come from vegetables?
No. So you go to Europe, they make potato vodka.
Potato vodka.
Potato.
Okay, so it comes
Actually, the best vodka is from Poland, Russia. It's potato vodka.
Okay, so it comes from a plant.
Correct.
Okay.
But most spirits actually come from corn.
Oh, really? Corn? Okay.
Yeah. So if we go to, you can, as long as you ferment anything, you can make a clear spirit.
Okay.
What give color to spirit are two things. One, either they mature in a barrel, which can be American or French oak, that give it that color that you see in the spirit, or an additive was added to it, caramel or something to give it that color.
Okay.
So when you look on any spirit, some people will say no color added, no additive added. It's because they want to tell you that this is a natural color that comes from the barrel. And perfect example, bourbon. When you take bourbon, what they call the white dog, the clear spirit that come after they make it with corn and rye, is clear like water. When it gets into the barrel, because of the pressure, because those barrels are charred oak, you put it in the barrel, you leave it for 2 years, you take it out, you give it that beautiful brown color that you see.
Okay.
The one spirit that actually gets its natural color without any additive, or is not so much of, barrel pressure, is cognac, because cognac is literally fermented wine that have been distilled.
Okay.
So that get that red hue color already before you have it. But any spirit, from vodka, gin, you're talking bourbon, Scotch, single malt, from anywhere around the world, all start all clear. Rum obviously doesn't start clear either because it's molasses, right? They take molasses to make rum. So when they become a little more darker, when you look at it, they also got to go in the barrel to become that, that dark thing. Tequila all come light, looking just like water.
Right.
But barrels will give it the color. So color is given by the barrel.
So are all alcohol distilled or contained in a barrel?
No.
So that concept of a barrel.
So that used to be the best way to transport spirits.
Okay.
So I believe Washington started by making apple brandy. Apple brandy, was the one thing that people would make because they would take apples after the harvest season and just peel those up, which here, something is known now as prison butch, right? You take fruits and you stem them together, you burp them. That's the old days. That's how spirit used to be made. Before they started using corn to make spirit, it was all brandy. Everybody had brandy. But the only way you move any water tank were barrels that were made to transport it. So you take it from, I think it was in Pennsylvania to Washington, D.C. People come and try the president brandy. Oh, we really like this brandy. So that was a side hustle. As they move in the spirit, they realize that, oh, this brandy that was all light, rosé looking, after 3 months of taking it from there to us in DC, it looked all dark. Like, why is it so dark? Maybe you want that. Let's give it a try. It tastes more delicious than the original brandy. So they realized that by putting it in a barrel and let it travel for 4 or 5 months was even better than actually just having the brandy directly.
So it kind of matured.
Correct. So every spirit that actually is bourbon, rye, scotch, any single malt scotch are all aged in barrel. The only one that actually is made in, I would say, in a vase or dungeon, usually are clear spirit, because they don't need to be aged at all. So you have tequila, the Blanco tequila are not, they're not, put in the barrel at all.
Right.
You have gin.
Vodka.
Is not. Those are all metal tanks.
Okay.
So, and again, they're all watered down too. So they put in when they're distilled, they put in a metal tank, they put water on it, and whatever color you see. That's why I tell people that drinking flavored vodka is not always good for you.
Right.
If you're somebody who like to keep your body clean, because it's addition, it's chemical addictive, like giving. It's actually oils.
Right.
So if you actually pour a bottle of a flavored vodka, and if you pour it and leave it for a few days in a cold temperature, you realize that there'll be a film on top of it.
Right.
Because they are adding, that's not the natural taste of vodka. Regular vodka, real potato vodka that I had from Europe actually tastes like water.
Okay.
Like you don't even feel that burn or that shaking if you take
right.
It's just take like regular water.
Okay. Interesting.
So
is that the reason why you don't get no smell when people drink vodka?
yes, because it's the clear spirit, it's a natural spirit. Is literally potato corn. They'll literally mash it, get the wash, they'll call it, they'll ferment it, and then they distill it. So there's two types of still, there's column still. So there's a reason why when the labels, right? That one of the greatest things that people don't understand, me as an expert, if I walk into a store today and take a bottle, I just need to read the label. I can tell you every way this whiskey was, or this spirit was made.
Right.
Like, oh, was it pot still? Was it column still? Proof wise, anything, you have to think alcohol when you come off the still is about 100 up to 150 to 160 proof.
Right.
So proof versus percentage of alcohol is half. So you're talking about 65 to 70 alcohol by volume that you have to. So it is half.
Right.
So depending on what the purpose of alcohol is going to be, there's federal regulations already in place on what's the percentage necessary for it to go in. And there's actually one of our first regulations in the United States, consumer regulation, actually had to do with alcohol. It's called the Bottle and Bond Act, where the government forced whiskey makers to regulate their whiskey to be 100 proof, to be bonded in a warehouse, and make sure that it's actually 4 years old mature
Before you can sell it.
before you can sell it. So now it's kind of a privilege to have that now. But in the old days, anybody could make a push from their house, and people were dying from it. So the first consumer protection regulation was actually on alcohol first.
Okay, that makes sense. Everybody's getting making their own stuff.
Yeah, no one actually could regulate anything, and so they got that regulation. And so there's actually the Bottle and Bond Act. I think 1884 or 1882, that was the Bottle and Bond Act. So this is something that as a consumer, one of the things that I tell people is and especially a person of color, I say, you need to know what you're drinking, because you've been fed a lot of stereotype when it comes to alcohol, especially because of TV and what you're watching and what you think is good. But good spirit or good alcohol first doesn't cost as much as you think.
Okay.
right? And then good alcohol can be consumed in some places that you may not think that's where I need to go to actually try.
Tell us a little more about your event this Friday.
So this Friday is going to be bring in flavors and also bring in people together. So we're just going to be a 4-course meal. But it'll be cocktail style. We're all standing and chit chatting, a little bit of pictures, and paired with 4 different cocktails. So the way I want to do is, like if I was in a party in Africa. So if you come in, we're going to give you a welcome cocktail, which is based on hibiscus, all the flavors that we use that you find in Africa, hibiscus, a little bit of Creole, bitters, and champagne fruit. So that's where you start. And we move on to how we open our stomach. Where I'm from, and we take a neat spirit. Usually it's moonshine. We take a shot of moonshine, but I'm going to do a cask strength spirit. We're going to have a neat, and I'm bringing the distillery folks in there to kind of tell us also a little bit about how bourbon is made, the history behind it. So people are more educated, and also that we are pairing that with some suya, which I'm sure you know suya. You had suya before, grilled meat. And it's going to be a okra African grill. So, Nina make amazing suya there. And after that, we move into some jollof rice and some lamb meat. And we're going to pair that with some old fashioned. But we're using some flavoring that are, again, African and Creole based, very spicy, old fashioned kind of pair with the jollof rice. Okay. And we're moving on to a dessert. A dessert cocktail, which is based on guayaba, mango, and plantain puree on top of that. So bringing all the West African flavor that we have out there. So you get your 4 cocktails and your 4 pairings, and we give you a gift and go home.
Okay. Now, where's it going to be held at, and what's the cost for the event?
It's $75 per person, and it will be an Okra African Grill.
Okra African Grill.
Now I have to give a disclaimer. When I posted the event, I did not know how fast it was going.
Right.
By the time I blinked, all the tickets were gone.
Right.
I didn't know how many people actually were interested. And I'm gonna tell you, I was shocked. How many white folks were actually interested,
right,
to try African food?
Right. And somebody got to bridge the gap so we can start doing business with each other.
Yes.
And the best way is over our spirit and some
food. My dad always said, if I make you food, I have bad news for you. I want you to eat your stomach full and drink something before I tell you what's wrong. But I feel that's the best way we get together. But my objective also is to redo more of those. People can stay tuned by just following me on social media. Is to do to bring more distilleries, right? Because they're the one who was bringing the money, and for us to do this event, to bring more distillery and even local distillery to believe in the ability of us coming together around these type of event and exposing people, right? Either it is soul food or West African food or even Asian food or whatnot. Let's bring people together around food and spirits. So not only you get some education, so when you leave there, you're like, you know what? Now next time I go to the store, maybe I'll grab this thing. But also bringing people together, having a conversation after the last 18 months that we've been around. Just let's talk. Let's conversate.
Right.
Because we have 2 things in common that we came in the same room for. I'm sure there is more that we can have in common after that.
Without doubt. So Omaha, the Birds, the Plus, the NOI, make sure you guys come out this Friday over at the Okra African Grill, right on 72nd and Pacific. It's right in that complex right there. You cannot miss it. Where are you going and get tickets at?
Eventbrite, Good Sommelier, Eventbrite on Good Sommelier. So you look up Good Sommelier on Eventbrite. All my tickets are there. More events to come. My goal here is to be the spirit guru of Omaha and repping Omaha. I've already represented Omaha in the whiskey competition already, but my goal is to be the educator of that. I'll be back again because I'm working on a concept that I'll be working on with a local bar here down north side to bring some education and some fun to people that I really want to know more about it. So more events coming that'll be coming around spirits.
Now, when they go on Eventbrite or Facebook, they search African Fusion,
Afrofusion.
Afros.
Afrofusion, but just that hood somebody. HOOD.
Uh-huh.
Somebody like you hear in French. SOMMELIER.
Okay.
That's it, somebody. That's me.
Okay. All right. Anything that we forgot, Brother Jack? We'll get out of here.
No, just make sure you follow me on all my social media so you can actually, repping for the culture all the time and educating people. It's Hood Sommelier on Instagram, on YouTube. I have plenty of videos there to teach you some stuff, and on Facebook, Hood Sommelier. That's all I need to know.
What's your last name, Brother Jack?
Bigeudou, BEGUEDOU.
All right. Omaha, the Verbs of Bluff, the NOI. Make sure you guys follow up with Jack this Friday over at the Okra African Grill,
yeah.
right in the XRN Village over there on 72nd and Pacific. Get your spirits on. Get your spirits.
Drink something and have a conversation.
Omaha, the Birds of Plus. We are out of here without a doubt. We got like 3 computers I'm working with. Let's see where we are. Where are we? All right, let's boss with y'all.
This is a public service announcement.
Yeah, take pictures, Jack, please.
Stay home. Away from others. Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene. We can stop the spread of the virus.
Yeah, I gotta update everything.
So stay home and stop the spread. Stay dry. Most importantly, let's check on our elderly.
So, so what was your capacity? Like 50 people, 60 people?
50. That's it. I was shocked. Like I posted last about 10 days ago. And next thing I know, like I woke up in the morning, half a ticket home. And literally I didn't promote anything, I didn't put anything out there. Like, it was just
So you already got a base people that follow you already.
I have 13,000 people on Instagram, about 8,000, about 7,000 people on Facebook. That follow me. I mean, the word of spirit is everybody talking about spirits.
Everybody.
And everybody want to drink something.
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
You got 2 cameras?
Yes.
You go to register your business on the Boss Awards?
Yeah, I'm going to. I talked to him a little bit because yeah. I talked to Lupe because I was asking him, he registered the insurance company, or since I'm mainly online for everything I do, I was about to ask you to register insurance since we're local here. Do I come and register? I said somebody because I do everything.
I will register more.
Okay.
Because the bump like everything.
Yeah.
You will pick one people for
Correct. My goal is to work with the time there.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm going to start doing Scotch school. So they'll come and learn about Scotch. Okay. How to have a conversation about Scotch, especially if you have business meeting. Right. Trying to talk to what people about spirit.
So let me know what you need. Then eventually going to register something.
I will. I realize the 5 minutes from my house is behind the metro community. All that is I'm just down the street. Yeah, so I appreciate you.
Glad that was, bro. Anytime.
And the winner is
Thank you. I may look at the menu for Creighton and see if we can get one.
Okay.
African Summit Award and Youth at the W Hotel downtown, 16 Dow Street, Omaha, Nebraska. Saturday, October 23rd, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. The summit begins. The keynote speaker, Boris Kojo. Summit topics will be mental health, entrepreneurship, women's empowerment, COVID-19, money management, and 7 p.m. to 11. The gala and award ceremony for actress and songwriter, Phoebe Formula. Register today at www.afsummit.com. If you have any questions, email us at info@afsummit.com.
I think about get some yeah, so we'll do like 100 people. I don't know how many people will come, but it's only for 100 people. So I'll do like chicken wings, meatballs, maybe a fruit tray, and
They are the first of many steps.
yeah, see what's good.
Should I wait?
I'm trying to get this all you have a logo for your is there?
Be smart. Today, trust your customers. Know that your care is your choice. If you're ready, so are we. If you have any questions, call 402-451-3553 or visit callstreet.com. Call Street, we care about your health.
Well, that's what I afterwards. What's that? So I'm trying to my contact and stuff. That's when I get all the local stuff. Get design six my partner.
COVID-19 has forced everyone to stay home for help and easy about it. Indoor air conditioning testing, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, volatile organic compounds.
If you get it done today, I'll get it there. I'll bring it on the actual banner. You know, I think it's like get it done because it has to be photoshopped the right way. I mean, it has to be designed, so it has to look like the logo. I mean, like my logo has to be done. That's the logo. Whatever your logo is. So that's why I sent it. Everybody send me that logo, wherever their business logo is. Has to be designed and then Photoshop so it
Show up and the price is double. That's your profit clear has a set price with no upsell. Once you are a customer, you will know the price before you
and we use that specific for the backdrop so people take pictures of it.
So our prices don't go to warranty. Our on-staff Max 30 X-House team ensures all carpet cleaned by Dasher's Carpet Cleaning with the proper attention. Find us on Facebook or the web, Dasher'sCarpetCleaning.com, or call 402-934-9770. Shack Smokehouse, the best of both worlds. Barbecue, soul food. We got beef ribs, turkey legs, St. Louis ribs, catfish, and wait, our hand-dipped battered jumbo shrimp is to die for. All sides of homemade collard greens, cabbage, mac and cheese, just to name a few. Stop by today, right in the old Roxbury Plaza. 1084123 105. We accept all calls.
You know, pick what it is.
402-502-6695, open 6 days a week. Hope to see you soon. Stop by Gateway Homemade Sweet Potato
Hello,
Pie
sweetie.
and Peach Cobbler. Welcome to the Rib Shack.
The Rib Shack Smokehouse is a proud sponsor of KOWN 95.7, The Boss.
Hello, this is Fox Assistant with an important customer service message for radio at 1690 AM to 1. You must continue to prevent further calls. Press any number key to continue.
I think we can order. I think we can order from there too.
Yeah. You want a salad or this is more like a buffet style, grab and go, or they want to serve? You just want to stick to the basics with this?
Yeah, because I really don't know how many people are gonna show up. You know what I mean?